HamQuest, here we come. Stick around and we'll get right to it. Hey, welcome back guys. Jason, KM4ACK. This morning we are headed up to HamQuest in Lebanon, Tennessee. This is one of our local smaller shows right here in Middle Tennessee. It's only about a 30-minute drive for me, and I'm a big believer in supporting your local shows. Sure, we've got Dayton and we've got Hamcation and we've got Huntsville, but these local shows are always quaint, and I always run into a ton of people that I know. So it's a good little social gathering, and I usually end up spending a few dollars. The next time you see it, we'll be inside the show, and I'll give you guys a look at what this is and kind of tell you a little bit of the history about where it started. All right, good morning guys. Let's make our way through HamQuest this morning. Say hello to this ugly character here.
Hi guys.
You gotta wave at the camera now. Guys, one of the funnest shows I come to is a little local ham show. This is HamQuest in Lebanon, Tennessee. And it's always a joy to come up here and see a lot of the local guys that you don't get to see, but once or twice a year. And I always like to get out and support these local shows because we want to see these smaller shows still around. And that takes people coming out and seeing them. Now, my good friends from TN07 are here and got all of their wares laid out. Guys, that's my favorite mast right there, that green one. I run 2 of those on the RV. Well, maybe not 2 of them every single time, but I'm running 2 of them. There's Bob sitting back there holding the fort down. He's not paying attention to us right now, so he's not going to say hello. We might can get Laura to say hello down here. But they've got quite the spread here at the local show. This is kind of close by for us. And I'm 30 minutes from the house, I guess, right now. So it's not too terribly far away for us to drive. But I definitely like coming to these little shows. You get to, I don't know, it's got a different feel than some of the bigger shows that we go to. Try to skip past some of these guys. Just taking a quick look at what we've got on the tables here. There's a $891 for sale. Mark's got a really good price on that radio today. Says he is negotiable. Got some empty tables here. Not sure exactly what happened to that, but we'll make our way on around here. All right. Got all sorts of different equipment, man. There's a Linksys router. Hadn't seen one of them in quite a while. A few computer monitors there, keyboards. Need a radio for your car. It's always interesting what you can find sitting on these tables at these smaller shows. You find it at the bigger shows too, out in the flea markets, but always interesting. Oh, there's a Kenwood 590. $745 on it. Looks like somebody's trying to negotiate a price on that right now. Palstar tuner. See if we can move on around some of this. A couple of Kenwood HTs. So need to back up and kind of turn around here in just a second, give you guys an overall view of this. Let's see what we got here. $925 for the package if you're looking for a 706 Mark II.
Mine's got my code.
All right, let's see, what do we got on this side? I see a solar panel up here in a second. There we go. So this show has been around, I'm going to have to guess, but I'm going to guess about 12 years. Now there's one of the, wait a minute, there's one of the ugliest people you'll see. That's my brother-in-law, guys, W4RPW. He's the one that got me into this. This guy right here is kind of the social media guru of this event.
Two of them might be pushing a little bit.
But anyway, good. How are you?
Good.
Fantastic show as always.
Awesome.
So we're going to do a quick.
Bigger every year, and this looks like it's one of the biggest. So we're excited.
That's exactly what I was about to tell about. What is this? Is this 11th year, 12th year?
11th year, right? Yes.
11th year. Okay. I wanted to give a little bit of that history while I was walking through.
Thanks, Jason.
Thank you. So, all right, back to the story. This is the 11th year. I couldn't remember exactly. When this show started 11 years ago, this was literally held under an open-air pavilion. And I remember coming to, may not have been to the first one, but I remember coming to one of those first shows when it was held outside, and to see it grow into an event that it is today in just that 11-year period is pretty neat. I'm going to stop up here in the front in just a second, just letting you guys kind of see what they've got on some of the tables here. I'm actually looking myself a little bit as I walk through here. I've already seen a Kenwood radio, but let me quit rambling here. Let me turn around and give you guys kind of a wider shot so that you can see exactly how big this has gotten. And I can't remember, I think this is 20,000 square feet. So quite a bit bigger than a basketball gym. And just, I don't know, I've always been impressed with the hard work these guys have put into this show, and to grow it like they've grown it just in that short 11-year period. It's probably the premier show in the Nashville area at this point. We're probably, I'm gonna guess 25 minutes outside of Nashville if you took I-40. So we're fairly close, so you can draw off Nashville, but you also draw off of a lot of Middle Tennessee. Of course, it is crowded here, so I apologize for getting video of a lot of people's backs, but we're just going to kind of trying to make a quick run through this, not bore you guys to death looking at every single item on the table, but I want to kind of get an idea of what you can expect at some of your local shows. So we got a couple more aisles to go down. Look at there, camera after camera. So always fun to seeing other people documenting this, and hopefully they're putting it out on YouTube as well to help promote these local shows. I am going to a forum here in just a few minutes. Let's see, well, a couple of hours, so it's not quite a couple of minutes. Man, this guy right here, you've definitely got to watch him. But they've got a Mesh Core forum coming up at 11 o'clock, so I definitely want to join into that and hear about some of the changes that they're making. Mesh Core is really growing in the area, and a lot has happened in the last, well, yeah, probably 90 days, 120 days maybe at this point. Oh, look here, a lot of Motorola stuff on the table, some Kenwood, some ICOM. All right, might have to come back around and check out one of the Kenwood HTs right there. Got some more ICOM radios. One UHF, a couple of VHF.
We got some people out in the parking lot out the back door over by.
And I apologize for the noisy speaker here.
Looks like the rain stopped, so if you want to give them a check,
oh, there's
that would be the time before we get any more of that wet stuff falling out of the sky. And in about.
So that is a live look at our Mesh Core.
I can put a
Coming up, and then at 9 o'clock, we got the TARA.
Just remember, KC4GUG was right.
You see
So again, first door prize giveaways at 9 a.m. If you need to get your ticket in for that,
thank you guys.
Where the American flag is, fill out the information on the back of your door prize ticket. Throw the rectangular piece with all your info into the bucket and keep the small square piece. And good luck on the prize drawing at 9 a.m. Thanks for coming to HamQuest 2026.
All right, now that the announcements are over, that was Freddie, W4 WFC, that stuck his face right in the middle of the camera, if I don't edit that part out. And then we had a look at the live Mesh Core map. It's what you were seeing back there on that laptop a minute ago. That is, I tell you what, that site is absolutely mesmerizing to sit and watch and see how far of a distance you can cover on 915 megahertz. Need some test equipment. There's even some test equipment here. Short Mountain Repeater Club. Short Mountain's always been a fantastic repeater. It's at one of our highest sites here in Middle Tennessee. Know this guy right here, and oh man, there's old Freddie again, sticking his face in the camera.
KC4GUG was right back in the day.
Good to see you guys.
Not so much now.
Yeah. I'll stop back by when I get done with this. I'm just trying to get a walkthrough.
In 6 minutes. So.
Oh, all right. Well, I didn't know you was leaving.
To give a speech in Smithville. So.
All right. Well, good to see you anyway.
Good to see you, Jason.
Makes an excellent
Yeah. The red of his stuff over there that he's got.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Pretty neat.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, Trent's got both.
So far, mesh core.
Oh, look at there.
Mesh core's leading the pack.
Of course it is. Everybody's swapping the mesh core. All right, let's finish on. Good morning. We'll carry on taking a look at some of the things we've got here for sale. Oh, 140.43 ferrites. Need to probably come back by here and take a look at that. That is one of those things that you always need extras of if you're playing with any kind of antennas. Another Kenwood desk radio right there. Flower arrangement. That might get you out of the doghouse with a wife, depending on how much money you spent, and maybe not. Say, let's stop right here. $9.91. Always wanted one of those. That's actually a 991A. I always thought about that radio and just never pulled the trigger on it. I always thought it was a pretty neat radio. I've seen some people using those in the field and just always really was a fan of that radio. Oh, look at there. Check that out. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. There's an ICOM. I believe that was a 2100. Always like to see these older radios still working. Putting out some audio here. Check that out. All right. Like I said, guys, I'm not spending a whole lot of time at any one table. Just kind of wanted to highlight it. I do like this. Kenwood 710. I believe that is, I saw it earlier. Oh yeah, that's the 710 GA model. If I'm not mistaken, that is the one that included the GPS in the radio. It was not an add-on that you had to put in after the fact. So, looking for some repeater stuff, you can find that.
It's the same weekend as
And guys, you hadn't even seen our big vendor here. We're about to catch him as soon as we make the corner up here. There is a, oh, look at this, look at this. Yes, I am passing out those stickers right here in Lebanon, Tennessee. If you see me, stop me and grab a sticker.
See you.
I'll be back in just a second. Let me finish this video, and then I'll bring you a sticker back by here. Everybody wants an MRD is wrong sticker. Now, I don't know if that if they just in on the joke or if they actually agree with me. But in either case, it's still fun to hand those out. Oh, there's a solar kit for, that could be Meshtastic or Mesh Core. Not sure how they got it flashed. Check these out. Look at the Heath kits. Look at that Yaesu 450D. Nice. Got some cases. There's Dan hiding back there. Come on, wave to us. Oh, look at there. Look at there.
He's always wrong.
There
I don't
is.
know what it is, but he's always special about APRS. I mean, come on.
Dan is another huge fan of APRS, and we get to do a couple events together, usually one a year, maybe two a year. We worked the air show together. I believe that was last year. Now, check this out. Here is one of the sponsors of the channel. Chat radio is everywhere in this area. Even these small shows, they always show up to. There's Big Jim sitting back in the corner trying to hide. There he is. But Chat Radio, huge sponsor of these smaller shows. They haven't made it the last couple of years due to some conflicts, so it's good to see them back at this show again. Well, guys, there it is. There's a quick tour of HamQuest. I will see y'all on the next one. Until then, 7-3. A little bonus footage for you here at the end. I ended up only buying one single item. I had my eye on a radio, but I snoozed too long and that radio ended up selling. Should have put the cash down and bought it when I first saw it, but I couldn't make up my mind and I wasn't sure I really needed another APRS radio. But I did end up buying a replacement 2-meter antenna to go up above my chimney, about 30-35 feet. I had another one up there and just realized recently that the SWR was off the charts. like 6-1 the last time I checked it. So I knew I had an issue. I wasn't sure what it was. Still not sure what happened to that antenna, but I did pick up a small Comet GP1, I believe, the shortest one of that lineup. Picked that up from Chat Radio while I was at HamQuest, and we'll be putting that up in place of that other one until I can figure out what's wrong with the other one. All right, hope you enjoyed it today. If you did, be sure to give us a thumbs up before you head off. We will see you guys on the next one. 7-3.